Good morning, folks. Welcome to another episode of the Daily Read with Jeff Kikel. Today is Wednesday, August 26th, here on Exit Rich, Retire Free, and today is a big day. This is the day we've been waiting for several weeks, and I actually haven't recorded shows for a couple days, mainly because the data was just a little all over the fence, and it's been patiently waiting or impatiently waiting for today. And that's all about one company's earnings. The entire stock market is literally sitting on pins and needles waiting for NVIDIA's earnings tonight. So, not, it's really, NVIDIA earnings is not just about what the stock earned, it's really about what the next quarter is all about and what this says about tomorrow, because the market, with this one company's guidance, is going to become the weather system the whole market lives on. So let me explain. Our regime lab today is a coiled spring. The tape is barely moving at all. Futures are flat. Market's kind of flat at the open. They're really hugging that line because nobody wants to make a big bet before NVIDIA reports after the close tonight. But underneath the stillness, the backdrop actually got a little bit better today. The Fed's favorite inflation gauge came in exactly as expected. That's the PCE number, personal consumption and expenditures. No big ugly surprise, and oil fell again. The U.S. Navy announced that they had completely demined the Strait of Hormuz and are threatening Iran at this point that if any boats from Iran come out and try and lay mines again, they will just blow them out of the water. So that takes a bunch of risk out. We've heard over the last several days and really the last week that more and more ships are getting through the Strait of Hormuz. There's been almost a 400% increase in tankers flowing through there. So it means oil's getting out onto the market again. So once again, as oil prices go down, thus everything else goes down because transportation is a major factor of getting goods to the market. So both of those numbers are quietly taking the pressure off. So if it's not a nervous market because things are falling apart, it's a nervous market because it's staring at one number dropping tonight and it doesn't want to guess at all. So here's the idea worth keeping. Most people get it backwards. When big companies report, the earnings number itself is old news. It tells you what already happened last quarter, the past. But what actually moves the stock and tonight the whole market is guidance. What the CEO says about the future. And NVIDIA is no ordinary company. It's the most valuable one on the planet, the engine of the entire AI build out. So when its CEO, Jensen Huang, talks about the future demand, he's not guiding one stock. He's telling every AI connected company and everyone who owns them whether the party keeps going. That's why a single report tonight casts a shadow over hundreds of stocks. The results are history. The guidance is the forecast, and the forecast is what gets priced. So what does this mean for you? Two things. First, this is not a day to be a hero. When one scheduled event lowers over everything or towers over everything, the move happens after it, not before. Chasing the anticipation is how you get caught on the wrong side of a gap. Patience is a position. Second, don't miss the quiet good news. The nerves are drowning out. Inflation behaved and oil keeps falling. The things that actually squeeze households are easing, even as everyone stares at one earnings report. So here's the map. The night after the close, NVIDIA's guidance, the real signal, the shadowcaster. Tomorrow, watch how the rest of the AI names trade in response. That's the read through that tells you the whole trade got a green light or a caution flag. And then Friday, the new Fed chair speaks at Jackson Hole. Two big tests back to back. Tonight sets the tone for all of it. So quick summary of today. It's the guidance, not the number. Confidence, once again, we've been at a medium for several times. Risk level, I will say, of any night since we've been doing this is probably the highest, most elevated level of risk. And it's all about NVIDIA earnings after the market tonight. NVIDIA guidance tomorrow or tonight, the AI names tomorrow. Results are history. Guidance is the forecast. Don't try and anticipate the trade. The move is after the print. So that's your daily read for tonight. The whole market listens to one voice. And I'm Jeff Kikel, Exit Rich, Retire Free. This is education, not advice. So if you want to talk through your plan, you know where to find me. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you guys back here the next time.